how important is it for Congress and the administration to resolve this debt ceiling standoff, acknowledging that people are talking about current events, and to act swiftly to ensure the full faith and credit of the United States?
Well, I consider it utterly essential for Congress to act to raise or suspend the debt limit. I really worry about waiting until the last minute to do it. What we saw in previous debt limit impasses, and I'm thinking especially of 2011 when it took until the last minute to be resolved. The government's credit rating was downgraded, and that's the first time that's happened in the history of our nation. And that's something, this kind of brinksmanship with the debt limit, I think really imposes substantial harm. It raised the cost to the United States of borrowing, and in turn, the short-term borrowing costs of millions of consumers and small business owners. And we have the safest and most liquid financial system of any in the world. The dollar serves as a reserve currency. U.S. Treasury securities are the go-to asset whenever there are concerns about anything, any economic or financial developments around the world. And this is something that we should prize and is a great benefit to our country. And nothing should be done to throw that into danger. And so if there were a failure to raise the debt limit, I believe it would be absolutely catastrophic and take an economy that is performing very well. We've had the fastest recovery from a downturn that we've ever seen, and the fastest recovery of any nation around the globe. The unemployment rate is near a 50-year low. The economy is doing well, and it would threaten all of that. Now, that said, having a sound fiscal policy and making sure our country is on a sustainable fiscal path is vitally important. You know, I sometimes hear it suggested that Treasury can and should prioritize payments. If Congress doesn't raise the debt ceiling, we go through a list, pay some things first and other things later. In that regard, let me just say, Treasury makes absolutely millions of payments every day, and our system is built to pay our bills on time, not to delay bills or try to sort payments into different categories and to pay some ahead of others. And there's a reason that Treasury secretaries of both parties have rejected the idea of prioritization as a risky and dangerous idea. It's never been done, and prioritizing is nothing other than default by another name. So I believe it's essential that Congress raise the debt ceiling and that they do it promptly in order not to inflict a truly catastrophic wound on our economy and financial system.